of Tuku Tukan, proprietor of Tuku Tukan, and you see what it says in the bright lights on your cell phones, TV screens, game stations. What they got watches that you can watch YouTube on. It says live with old school. He's right here with me.
Hey, folk. Good afternoon. God bless you again.
Right.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy
The
Tuesday.
week's rolling on.
On and on and
The
on.
summer's moving on.
That too.
Thank the Lord.
We getting some hotter temperatures in our
Normal.
part of the
Hotter than normal.
area
Ain't it?
of the globe,
Yeah, it's
world.
summertime, but it got kind of heated up today,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Remember, I was complaining like, man, it's not weather for drop top. Now it's still not weather for drop top. Well,
Right.
right now it might be
In
because
the
the sun's
evening
down.
time,
Yeah.
yeah, we
But
can drop the top.
when the sun's up, no, no, no.
You'll bake like one of them. Turn red as a beet. But we don't turn red.
Right.
We turn,
We just
shoe
get
polish black.
right. Get a
But
little
other
bit
than
more
that,
dark and
don't tear your
may
skin
might
up.
have a heat stroke if you ain't drunk enough water.
Right. Don't tear your skin up.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? What do they
Hmm.
say that you get skin cancer
Yeah.
from too much sun.
All
But
them
really though,
lesions and
I don't
things.
think we gotta worry about that too much.
No.
Not with our color. Much long as they used to keep us out in the sun
Right.
and whip us and do all
Sing them
kinds of
old
different
Negro
things.
spirituals while you're working.
Right. All them old different things. Pick that cotton.
Tote
Yeah.
that bell.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on a
figure
second,
I
y'all.
know who this is.
We are back in action. Hopefully,
Go
right,
nowhere.
you didn't tune out, but someone that got Cypher's hands like, yeah, man, I heard them talking to some lady friend or
And that's who
something.
they supposed to talk to.
Right.
You know? And sure ain't gonna be talking to no Negro
Yeah,
friend
no fella.
too much. Unless
not
it's
in not in
business.
that type.
Yeah. Not that kind of way.
Right. No knock for people that's with that, but
Well,
we
right.
just stating it plain.
We ain't right, right. I mean, everybody do their thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I just had to jump off for a second. I
I was
hope
gonna
y'all
tell you,
doing all right.
Tony Red that usually tune in. He uh he said, yeah, I caught you in old school when old school's like the guy was like, I'll drop you. He caught that
Oh
that
yeah,
last
he caught that.
yeah.
Yeah, man, that was for real,
Hmm.
brother Red. If you're listening
Hmm.
now, you know, yeah, he didn't like that, did he?
Hmm.
Right?
Right.
Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
because you know, uh, the Lord blessed me.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I sure, if that fucker would have dropped me, I would have haunted his ass forever. You know what I mean? You dig?
Why can't my daughter sleep? My
Yeah,
grandkids.
you can't sleep either,
Right.
motherfucker. You can't eat either. I mean, I'm finna drop you. You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
Make him go. Motherfucker can go crazy after they done did something to somebody
Right.
in the wrong kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The good Lord will make it like that.
Right.
You know, where you won't be able to have no peace.
Mm-hmm.
You believe that?
I definitely believe it.
Yeah. What's up, people?
Yeah, me and Fallon was talking about that. Like, you know, when you're younger, you think you could push the line all the time until that karma start coming back, and you're like, oh, this is why this is happening, because you know I did that, whatever I did.
Yeah. You gotta be careful. You know what, brother man, the mechanic man, brother Jerry.
Yeah.
You know what he told me? He said, man, years ago, over in the Egypt days,
Mm-hmm.
if you murdered a motherfucker, your punishment was, ain't this a bitch? Listen to this. The person that you murdered, you had to tie him on your back and carry him around until you died, because the germs would kill you.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a cold way, ain't it?
It sure is.
Because the bacteria and the smell, the stench.
Yep.
I believe that.
Yeah, well, I guess they could revolt, but if they revolt, I guess they get an instant death. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it. Okay.
Right. Well, then you get a quick, like you said, instant death.
Right.
Yeah, big man, where you at, my man? You know? Been trying to find you all day, brother.
It's a couple people in here. I don't know
what they doing.
What they doing? Maybe, like I said, you know, a lot of times people be on the job site just listening. That's cool. Dang.
Another one, huh?
Man, this fool is
crazy, man.
Crazy. Like the late great Dick Gregory. You crazy? You fool.
Right, driving all close.
Right.
Like they ain't got no sense. They can't see, man. They need to go home.
Right.
Or should have been home.
Should have been home. I was just at the bars and had a couple of beers.
Yeah, right. Should have been home. Shouldn't even be driving.
I had a couple of gin and tonics.
Shouldn't even be driving. Whatever you done had. You right?
Right.
You can tell it's getting cooler. They're trying to come out, ain't they?
Yep. Yeah, they weren't out when that sun was up there high.
Yeah, let's do this. This will attract them up that way. There. Y'all let us be. You know? So how you people been so far?
Kevin Jackson jumped in. He said, top of it.
Yeah. Brother Jax, what's happening? Hope you're doing all right, my man.
Hey, I mean, we ain't really got into no dialogue yet, but hey, you know how we get down. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up, you know.
You can talk about whatever you
want to talk about. We don't operate like other folks where, you know, we shout you down and try to talk back. Yeah, begging for money and things. You got to join my cult. Yeah, join my cult.
Right. Send in and then you'll fit in.
And then I'll still talk stuff about you after you done sent in your hard-earned money.
Right. Where's that movie?
Right. Non-existence.
Right. What happened to that movie?
Right.
We showed a few sketches. We ain't trying to talk bad about you. You know?
It's what they call it. They calling it like we see it.
That's all. I'm sure you was letting folks know to look out for it. Right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So
catch it here. Catch it there.
You know, so where's it at, brother man? You know? Like that old saying goes, don't count your eggs before they hatched. You remember that? Remember I used to tell you that?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And like I said, I've been thinking about doing a movie, not in that fashion, but maybe something like a documentary where it's just interviewing people and things like that.
Some real stuff.
Right.
Nothing about, you know, I mean, whatever brother man was planning on doing could have been real with him and what he was caught up in at the time, but you know, the things that we discuss constantly ain't nothing but real.
Right.
Everyday life.
Everyday life that
You
you're
know?
seeing and feeling and living
And that's right.
and dealing.
And that's all we know. That's all I know. You know?
Hopefully some of the conversations that we have is steer you away from, making those mistakes. Or if you already done made them, you like, you know what?
Let me correct them.
Yeah.
If I can.
Right.
You know? I mean, don't get me wrong, ain't nobody perfect. But again, don't count your biscuits before they get there. You know. I mean, and we still wish you well. But reality can get at you.
Quick, fast, in a hurry.
You know what I mean? And so
you be thinking you up, and then like,
all of a sudden,
what is that? What?
All of a sudden, you lower in the ground.
Right.
Lower
in the ground or lowered in the ground.
Right. Look at this fool. You gotta move your arm, don't
you? Hopefully, you got 6 friends on hand that be there for you if it come to that.
That's right. To carry you around. Before you hit the ground.
Right.
But other than that, just stay for real. With yourself.
Right.
And, but what you talk about.
Now, let me say this, because I'm quite sure some of you youngsters out there. Old school. How honest is honest to be with your woman? Should I be totally honest, or should I be partially honest, or how honest is honest when it comes to if she's your woman? Not just no. I just caught over. Yeah, fly by night.
Or just no Philly Willy.
Yeah.
Just your real girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be honest. You want her to be honest with you. You know? Don't you feel that way? I do. Be honest with me. Just don't fuck with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if we can't build no trust together, ain't nothing gonna happen but a bunch of shit.
So say this. I'm giving an example. So because some old school said to be honest, baby, your cooking was terrible tonight. It made me sick. I didn't like it. It's a way you can say that without
bring it back.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You ain't gotta make nobody feel bad.
Right.
I remember my dad. He used to. He'd be hungry, and my mom would fix his food, and sometimes, my daddy he always had. He was a Southerner. He had 4 gold teeth. You know what I mean? 2 up top, 2 in the bottom. And his sister had a whole grill. All of them up top and in the bottom. But and then my dad liked his meats.
Right.
Cooked good, well done.
Right.
And and my mom, she was always a sweetheart. With teaching people how to talk to people and tell people things without hurting their feelings.
Right.
And so I used to watch them both. And my dad, when supper would get done, a good piece of meat he done went and bought.
Right.
Spent a good piece of money on. I've been working all week.
Right.
And he wanted to sit down and enjoy his food, right? And he wanted us to eat good too.
Right.
And sometimes, he wouldn't get, he wouldn't start cussing or fussing. When my mama would set the food down, the piece of meat that she fixed, a good piece of beef. Sometimes, if it wasn't all the way done like he liked it, he'd slide it back. And just slide back from the table and say, honey, I can't eat that. You know what I mean? And she said, oh, okay. What you want me to do? He said, I wanted to cook a little longer. And she doctored it up. And everybody would still be happy with a full gut.
Right.
At the end of the supper time. Wouldn't be no, you didn't fix it right. What's wrong with you?
Right,
You
right,
crazy bitch.
right.
You know what I mean? You done fucked the meat up. You know what I mean? I ought to hit you in the head. You know, and all that. Wasn't none of that. But then again, my mama wasn't having being talked to like that no way.
Right.
She'd stick your fucking ass up. You know what I mean? She'd chop you up, man. You know, she didn't play that shit. She was the oldest out of 8. And she had brothers, just a couple of brothers, and it was all girls. You know? And you know, she was a sweetheart. And I miss her dearly. Like you miss yours, Rick. You know what I mean? If I get to talking about her too strong right now, y'all might hear me start crying and shit. You know, like it was yesterday.
Right, because
My mama died in my hands, brothers and sisters. You know, and me and my mama was close, close. You know, very, very close. And she taught me all I need to know about females, not just females, about people, about the world.
I think that plays into the 2 comments that you done got. Matter of fact, Kevin Jackson, old school's about to answer. First comment, he said, "Tell me how a true player stays on top."
Just by being true. By being true with yourself, and the good Lord will take care of everything else.
Right, because when you get the line to yourself,
yeah, you shorten yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You won't be, you won't get all your blessings that you're supposed to receive.
Mm-hmm.
You believe that, my man?
I believe that.
You know?
His second comment says, even when it's a bunch of haters in the game.
Don't even worry about them. Like my dad said. Now that's when my pop comes in. He said, when you see a motherfucker, man, that don't mean you no good, stay the fuck away from around him.
Right.
You know, him or her.
For
you
real.
dig it? It don't matter.
Right.
Who it is.
Right.
Stay away from around them, cause you know, if they're gonna upset you and make you feel all fucked up and be hating on your groove and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't doing that. They don't mean you know well.
Right.
You know, that's all, bro.
I mean, they dealing with hell and want you to join.
Right.
I'm good.
Right. They're upset themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And they want a little company.
Yep.
So just avoid misery.
Right.
You know, like that old saying, bro, misery loves company.
Right.
You don't need to be their company.
Or misery like that old movie.
What's
that old
one?
broad when you
Play Misty for me?
No, not that.
That one?
The misery when dude was a writer, she had him getting well up at her house and stuff. Kathy Bates, she was in the movie. And the dude that was in The Godfather, I forget his name.
Not De Niro.
I'll probably show you a clip.
Kathy
you know
Bates.
What I'm talking about.
Misery. What was the movie called?
Yeah,
Misery.
Misery.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, just don't have none of that with you. You know, brothers and sisters. That goes for the sisters too.
Right.
You know.
Matter of fact, I'm a PG this, but I was, I was up in my office and I heard some cussing and fussing. And you know how you could hear it sound like someone was kicking someone's door? Yeah. I'm like, damn, what's going on? So
like somebody breaking in something.
Someone's kicking this door on this truck, this new truck, and the truck pulls off. Yeah. So I was like, oh, well, let me go outside. I got something to attend to outside. I hear someone, this probably maybe 30 to 60 minutes later, I hear someone scream, "What you did in my face?" Head lumped up. Lumped up. They could barely talk, like they done
over yonder?
Yeah, like they got teeth knocked out.
Over yonder?
Yeah.
The same little girl?
Yeah. And I was like,
again?
damn,
after
yeah.
I seen this?
Yeah. And then they was like, take me home. Look what you did in my face. I'm not gonna forget this. I'm like, God damn.
The same little
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm like, ooh.
That's too bad. So this motherfucker steadily
mollywomping,
putting his hands on that
child,
huh? Well, he ain't gonna. Hey, Mikey, she can fuck around and get blowed up. How you doing?
We still here. We still here. Just had a brief intermission, but yeah,
One of the neighbors.
yeah. Don't let a person get you so out of character where basically you taking on things that put you in a penitentiary for a long time, or
get
have
you
one
killed.
have one of their family members reach out and touch you.
Or like you said, they have 6 people toting you.
Right.
You know what I mean, to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's exactly what goes on. You know,
Having
that's
some
the pay.
having some stranger dress you.
Yeah, that's the pay.
Right.
You know, like Heavy says, it's gonna be a lot of mourning. You know, don't Heavy D. Remember he said that? You ever heard him say that? It's gonna be a lot of crying in one of his songs. You ever heard that one?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah. You know, a lot of flower bringing.
Hmm.
You know, you don't need that. Not that kind of way.
No.
Bring flowers to your garden.
Right.
Not to
But I look at it like this: 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Never.
You know, you think, okay, this person, I'm gonna show them, I'm gonna, kick their expensive automobile, and think, they're not gonna do nothing. I mean, you're gonna get a reaction, be it that you a woman or a man. It's gonna be a reaction.
Yeah.
Are you prepared for what's gonna come after that?
Yeah, you can get sued and all kind of things.
Right.
Restitution, where you got to pay. Or some people can have a temper where they don't even wait on the law.
Right.
They'll just put things in their own
hands
and do whatever they feel that they need to do.
Right.
You know, in which a car ain't worth all that.
No, it's
Don't
not.
get us wrong, but some people you can't discuss that kind of talk with.
Right.
And some people you just can't. It's not good to bother their things.
Right.
Anyway, how about that?
The best way to hurt them types is to get away from them. Get away from them.
Stay away.
Right.
Stay away.
Be real with, and that's where it comes. Like you said, it comes in. Don't lie to yourself. I'm gonna do this, and you're gonna go back to him. No, you lying to yourself.
The Lord didn't just make one person.
Right.
You know.
Why are you gonna put yourself through hell when you can? It's some heaven out here for you. Heaven out here for you.
You know, grass is greener.
On the other side.
Right. The vert.
Really, the grass is greener where you tend to it.
Exactly.
If you ain't tending to it, even on that side, it's gonna go bad too.
Exactly.
Why is it all brown?
Yeah, it's rotting.
Right.
You know, because it ain't been watered right.
Watered right.
You know, you got to take care. There ain't no fertilizer. You know, just been letting it go.
My neighbor's is green. He's tending to his.
Right.
Are you tending to
Some
yours?
kind of way.
Right.
You know, just like them little broads be saying on Jerry Springer. All right, you didn't take care of him. You know, so somebody else did. You know what I mean? You ever heard that one?
Yeah, when they get mad.
Yeah.
You're messing with my man.
Yeah.
Why was your man all up over here?
Right, right.
You
treat him like shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
All that kind of talk, you know? And girls be knowing that, young ladies. Because if they didn't, you know, the brother or whoever the other some is discusses that with them. Says they're not happy and shit. So therefore, be happy. Be happy.
Yeah, what's that song? Don't worry.
Right, be happy.
Or the Pharrell song.
Yeah.
Just because I'm happy, even though that.
Oh, that brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Be happy. Do.
Matter of fact, Robin Williams was in that video. I remember that. Yeah. It's sad how he took his life.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He was a funny man, but he had serious depression.
Didn't he?
A lot of those comedians have. I don't know. Did he?
Yeah, he was a corned beefer. Williams. Robin Williams. He was you know.
He seemed like he was.
No, he was. Yeah.
I mean, I always found him funny though.
Yeah, he was real funny. He loved Richard Pryor.
Yeah, he sure did. Well.
You know what I mean? They said he was the best. They thought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, yeah. And then Robin Williams, yeah. I didn't know much about him, but he had a lot of humor with him too, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. You know, Billy Crystal.
Yeah, he now I know he's one of those.
A Beanie.
Yeah.
A Beanie. Yeah.
When back in the day, he used to always
And
do
Richard
Muhammad
Simmons.
Ali. Oh well, yeah. The workout guy, sweat to the oldies.
Yeah. Wearing them old
bedazzled
G-string
jogging
shorts.
pants or not
Yeah.
jogging shorts or
You
whatever.
know? Yeah, he's something else.
Mm.
Oh boy. Ain't it what funny how all the people can make a lot of that money?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
If you subscribe to this, we'll give you the world.
Yeah, man. Made a lot of money. You know?
And can't forget Sammy. He was one of them.
Samuel Davis?
No, Davis Jr.
That's what I mean. Samuel Davis.
Samuel Davis.
Right.
Samuel Davis Star.
Samuel Davis. Samuel Davis. Was he?
Yeah, I remember he used to always say he was a black Jew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
He was a Heimer.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I gotta be me. Right. Oh,
it's the Candy Man.
Right. Yeah. I wonder, he lost his eye in a car wreck.
Yeah, I heard about that.
We heard. But you ain't no telling what them gangsters might have did to you. You know what I mean?
I thought about that.
Right. Shit. He been tap dancing ever since he was a child.
Right. Yeah, he used to do the, what is that?
Broadball.
Yeah,
shit. All that shit. He been around. You know? Samuel. You know? And what's the name? He was a heroin addict.
Who?
Brother man played that trumpet. Miles.
Oh, yeah, Miles Davis.
Yeah.
Miles Davis.
Yeah, Miles. He was bad. From East St. Louis.
I didn't know he was married to the lady.
Cicely.
Yeah, Cicely Tyson.
Yeah, she married a few niggas.
He wasn't the only one.
She married that nigga that played in JD. Come back, JD. Remember?
I watched that. I didn't think it was as good as they hyped it.
I know. And he was
one of those guys.
Yeah. You know, I forgot his name. He ain't around no more. You know? Yeah. He played in Cooley High.
Yeah, he's still around. He's still living.
Is he?
He's just old now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's up, folk? Where y'all at?
Right. I know you.
Come on in there. Say something to us.
Say something. You
just
see the
listening
chat's
at
open.
us.
Right.
We want to listen at yous.
What are you doing?
You know?
He's stopping right in the
What
middle
is
of the
he
road.
doing, man? What is he doing?
on,
That
dude.
ain't none of them fools.
Nah.
You know? Somebody that should have been home.
I mean, why are you stopping? I mean, everybody's stopping.
Should have been
What's
home.
going on? I don't have too many drinks.
Look at him.
Okay, Tony Resin, he said, good evening, blessings, Reek, and old school plus the chat.
Brother man, how you doing, Red?
I'm trying
man?
to think if I should put up the line. Matter of fact, I think I might. Well, will I be able to? I'm going to try to put up the chat, y'all, and see if y'all want to call in.
Where's Big Man?
He said at Applebee's, wait a minute. He said at Applebee's on that Bahama Mama. Oh, okay. Got you a little nice drink.
Oh, he's kicking it.
Yeah.
Eating some good food.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. I like Applebee's. You like them, Reek? Sometimes?
Sometimes.
Some of their things?
I don't like that. They don't really cook food. They just reheat it in the microwave. They ain't really
What?
cook live. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I found that out. I'm like, nah. I could go at home and do that if that's the
What do you
case.
mean? They have it already
It
pre-did,
pre-did, man.
done?
Just open it up basically like TV dinners and put it in the microwave. That's all they do.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're making money like that, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be dead gum. They won't get no more money.
Right. And another one that's like them, but they're way more. I don't know if they're still around. TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
They're way more. But I think they do the same thing too.
Oh, wow.
You know, they know how to turn a buck.
Yeah, they do.
Those tapes.
You ever ate at Benny Hanna?
Yeah. It's good.
They're pretty fair.
It's good. I just don't like how they load up a table. It's another like a hibachi that you don't have to wait for a table. They'll just get you a table and start cooking.
Yeah.
I like that better because sometimes, you don't want to eat with everybody. Some people be saying things that
Right.
turning my stomach saying that goofiness.
Right.
Where is this? I'm about to turn it on, y'all. Hopefully, y'all call in. Let me see.
So he ain't checked in with us yet, has he?
Nope. But Tony Rest Facts Reek. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could go there for, because they do got a bar in there, and if it's in your little local area, you can mingle with, some females that may be coming through there.
Right.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
We ain't knocking them. You just saying,
I'm just saying what it is.
What you know.
Right.
Right.
Some people don't like to know that their food is just reheated versus it's cooked up live.
Fresh food.
Right.
Freshly, that you can see.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see him fixing your steak over there, can't you? Over when you told me where you went.
Oh, yeah. You can see him cooking up at the steakhouse, yeah.
Fire flying.
Mm-hmm.
Getting all them germs
fixing everything.
Yeah, burning them germs up.
Okay, he said watching the NBA Finals game on replay from yesterday, they got it on a few games actually. Yeah, they do have games and all that up in a lot of them kind of places.
Right. The taverns.
Yeah.
The eateries.
Yeah, it sparks conversation,
The restaurants, right.
Just like we're trying to do. We're trying to spark conversation. Some news that you can actually use.
That's right.
Not no news that's going to send you behind bars because you did something incorrectly.
Yeah. Because we're trying to share you news that you can't not lose with. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
The hotline is open. It's pinned to the top. So hopefully if you got something to say, you want to voice and speak to Old School, and like, hey, Old School, I want to, whatever.
Comment on this, comment on that.
Right. You could go ahead and do that.
Right. It's like hot tamales right now.
For real. Hopefully you don't hit no hot tamales.
Right. Bring it on. Right.
He said it's a cool vibe just to get out to kick it. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that, Got to do something if you go to work. And
ain't nobody knocking you. Enjoy yourself, bro.
Right.
Ain't nobody talking down about that. I like them myself. I like the hamburgers and stuff. But I didn't know that, until Rick just told me that, he found, I guess he did some research on it and found out what they do, which a lot of places do all kind of things to make money.
Here we go.
Who's that? My mama didn't.
Is this Robert?
Yeah, this is Robert.
What you got to say, Robert?
Just calling in to say what's up, talk to Old School.
Okay.
Is that my man we used to talk to? What's up, Robert? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Old School? I'm all right.
Well, you got to ask him.
How are you doing?
Doing all right, my man.
I got to ask him. Is there a topic?
Whatever the topic you want to make a topic, you know what I mean? Nothing in specific. We just chatting a little bit about different things and, about just carrying on with things that you may want to steer from if it ain't no good for you. And ain't that what we covered, Rick, a little
Right.
bit ago? And staying cool and staying away from people that mean you no good and ain't trying to, you know,
I think this is Tony. Hold on a
bring
second.
you no blessings.
Call from. So,
Hang on, Rob.
oh, you got dude.
Okay. What's up, Tony?
Oh, just cooling it over here because Applebee's, my people dragged me out the spot. Just
Okay.
having a little drink. I was just saying what up.
Okay.
You put the number. What's up, old school?
Hey, young man, how you doing?
Hey, I'm just blessed to hear your voice. That's it.
Thank
That's
you.
all. Trying to see how these French fries doing. See how they did this broccoli.
Right
See
on,
what
bro.
they doing.
Enjoy your
Thank you,
food.
boss, man.
Yeah, enjoy your food. You dig?
Yes, sir.
That's what it's for.
I'll tap back in, Rick. What's the topic tonight?
We ain't really jumped on no topics yet. I should have created one, but I just figured, what I was talking about earlier about a female getting out of hand, and then she ended up getting her head beat worse than Martin when he had that boxing match. I mean,
Okay.
two wrongs don't make a
Hey,
right.
Cone. Hey, you seen that TikTok? This what you think about that old girl? You seen that? It was a girl in the gym. She went viral because she was trying to bait some cats and was looking at her or something like that, and
Oh,
it backfired on her.
yeah, she tried to
Keep
get
doing
all
that. I'm gonna get off
indignant.
the line and holler back when I get out of here.
All right, all right,
All right, boss.
yep.
Take care, bro.
All right, old school.
Nice talking
Holler
to you,
right back.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Happy Father's Day.
I got.
Yeah.
Rob, you still there?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, but it was a TikTok where she's working out, but she's doing all these suggestive things to try to get dudes to look at her. So they weren't even really paying her no attention. She's like, "Hey, what you doing? You need something?" And like, "No, what are you talking about?" "I thought so." She's all rude, like, brothers is gonna be drooling over some pancake ironing board rear end or something like that. I'm like, come on, man. You could get
What
on with
happened?
all that rudeness. Matter of fact, he said, if you don't leave, I'm gonna trespass you so you can't come up in here no more. Because nobody needs all that. We wasn't doing nothing to you.
There was a lady working out, and men were looking at her or something.
She wanted them to look at her, so she set up her little phone to try to record, her moving suggestively.
Oh,
But they weren't really paying her no attention.
she was starving for
Attention, right?
Just trying to look at me.
Right, but to try to flip it like, oh look, they're looking at me lustfully. No, that wasn't even the case. Like, what is she doing over there? Like,
oh, okay.
you shouldn't even be in a gym like that if you ain't really gonna be working out. You trying to go viral to try to show like, look, men always lust over women and all this kind of stuff. What kind of
trying
point?
to blow it up more than what it was.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody needs that. But see, that's the problem. See, then that happens, and then some realness will happen, and then that'll mess it up for women that's really, going through some type of issue like that.
Right. Then have a problem with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
When there is no reason for none of that.
Right.
So how you doing this evening, brother Rob?
Doing all right.
Right on.
So you been on any what is it, Tinder dates?
Oh yeah, no Tinder dates lately. No.
Okay. So you say you got an Obama phone? How's the Obama phone work? I'm not familiar with those. They're what?
Pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's a free one.
Where you calling from, Rob? California?
San Diego, California.
Right on. Weather nice today?
Yeah,
Good, good.
I was gonna say, have you? How long have you been on my channel?
Maybe a couple years.
Have you caught my interview with Mitchie Slick?
Nah.
Yeah, I actually got an interview with Mitchie Slick. You type in my channel and type in Mitchie Slick, and you'll be able to hear it. You know who that is, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound familiar, Rob. Didn't we tell you?
Yeah.
Like you said, he's been on a few years. Didn't we talk before?
Yeah, we talked before.
I thought so. You don't recall chatting with him, Reek? Oh,
What?
okay. No, I was talking to Reek.
Oh.
So what's going on, Brother Rob? Anything?
Any topic you want to reference? Anything? You called in, so hey, you can bring up a topic like, Oscar, what you think of this? What do you think of that?
Or Reek?
Yeah, well, he talked to me before, recently.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you know who he is.
No, recently, just like when I went on the last time.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
You still there, Rob?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you can think of something you want to chat about.
Right. If not, you could go back and, I'll put you back where you could just, listen.
But if you want to,
Oh, okay.
but if you want to chat, feel free, my man. You know, if you got
All right.
something to say, no rush. We just, we kind of just ask people to come on in and and
Yeah, just like how
and
Tony
chat
came in,
with
like,
us.
yeah, I'm out. My people brought me out to Applebee's and, just to get me out of the house, letting the people know. I mean, like, what's going on? Like, what you do today? I mean, it was a hot day. What you end up doing today? I mean, the day's still going on where you're at in San Diego because, you're on a different time schedule than us.
But it's all good if you just kind of just wanted to hear our voices or, appreciate you talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Life been treating you pretty good?
Yeah, life is good. Life is pretty good over here.
Well, amen. Glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I've been through a few things myself in the past couple months. I lost my brother.
Yeah.
Do you got any siblings?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. He's probably heard that when I came back on that. I mentioned that, So I just been trying to adjust,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah.
But you sound good, Rob. Keep on
Thank you.
taking care of yourself. You know?
And I'll say it like this: when you got something that you want to actually talk about, you can call in, like, hey, Rick, I want to say this or voice this. Or you can just go ahead and say it in the chat, too. That'll work.
Yeah, anytime.
All right, cool. I like calling in, talking to Reek and Old School,
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah.
enjoy hearing your voice. Glad you called in. Because we asked for people to call in. And I'm happy that you called in to let us know you're doing all right. Ain't we, Rick?
Right.
You know?
When I come up with topics, I'll let you know and all that.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
Well,
bro.
God bless, bro.
All right.
Take care now.
God bless.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah, you too.
So I appreciate
everybody else.
Yeah, anybody else.
Come on in.
You seen how Rob came in? You seen how Tony Red came in? The hotline number is right at the top of the chat. Hey, go ahead and hit the hotline number. If you got something to say or you want to voice your opinion on, go ahead and do that.
I guess brother man just wanted to say hi. He haven't probably heard from me.
Yeah.
In a while.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool. Anybody else? Same thing.
Same
right?
thing.
You know? Yeah. Same thing, same game. Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Let me see something. Okay.
I told you he wasn't coming in. Lee.
Let me. Famo wants to be put in. Let me find Famo's number. And I'll put Famo in.
Oh, he does now?
Yeah, here we go.
He been busy all day.
What's up, Famo?
What's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. What you got to say, Famo? You on the line? You wanted to be put in? What you got to offer to the actual podcast?
Okay. What does any excuse me, yeah. What does anybody think about that Young Thug situation?
Well, I guess
they're trying to indict him and his little, his people.
Yeah.
They're trying to use the rap lyrics like they done did with other people before. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But see, I look at it like this. Them people been watching them over 8 years. So.
Right. Yep.
That's gonna be a hard call.
Right.
Let me pose that to old school. Okay, if them people been watching you over 8 years do all kind of treachery, how do you think you're gonna defend that or defend yourself?
When you've been doing wrong,
yeah,
and steadily doing
yeah,
wrong, and
they've been watching you,
and then now it's time to answer up.
Yeah. Yeah,
so it's a shake of a head.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? What can you do? You just better ask God to help you.
For real.
You know what I mean? There's nothing else you can do. Especially if you finna get sunk. You know what I mean? And they got you dead to the right.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And ain't nothing you can say, But if somebody weasels out of it, then you know something ain't right. Right?
Right.
Like a lot of them do.
You're right.
A lot of them, get caught up. They get their hands caught in the cookie jar more than 3 or 4 times.
Right.
And all they get is slappings.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you and I, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna get slapping, all right. You're gonna get the guillotine.
Guillotine, or next time they see you, you're gonna have the old Saint Nick fucking beard going on.
Right. You're gonna grow roads.
Right.
Ain't Saint Nick. You're right. Yes. I remember my mom used to mention that too. How this is a money world.
I believe it.
Yeah,
we see it every day. It's a money world.
You got to believe it. You know what I mean? Because that's what they're advertising.
To step out your house, it costs money. To stay in your house, it costs money.
Right. To die,
it costs money. To be born,
right.
Money.
Yeah, go to the doctor.
Money. Don't go to the doctor. It's still gonna cost you money.
Money to
eat.
Money to live. And then, like I said,
you're loitering. That's money.
Right. Money to go away.
Right.
You ain't got no money. They ain't gonna put you in no casket.
Right.
They're gonna burn your bones. And that might cost a little money. To somebody.
Right.
It's sad, man.
For real.
Sad.
They really call it a prison planet.
Right. That's why we always strive on telling people to take care of yourself.
Right. And do the best that you can. If you got a talent and you're talented at something, hey,
take care of yourself.
Run with that.
Take care of your health and yourself. Ain't nothing like your health. Money can't fuck with health.
Right.
And That's
been
one
some of
thing.
the richest mugs on the planet.
Right,
They ain't here no more.
Right, like I said that before. You go walk through the cemetery, I bet you'll see a whole bunch of them trying to wave millions. Please wake me up. Please. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be good. You know? No, you wasn't no good.
Right. Think about it. The best that ever did it, the Egyptians. All that gold. And they still couldn't take it with them.
Right. Got mummified.
Right. So shoot, some of them bodies is in these museums.
Yep. Still like a big bone.
Hmm.
You know? Money.
Someone broke it down. I never even thought about that. Remember Raiders of the Lost Ark? They were raiding all the tombs.
Yeah.
That'd be like a modern, you might as well say a modern day grave robber.
Right.
You know, going digging up people's bodies and getting all their riches up out of there.
Yes, they're great. Yes, a body snatch.
Right.
What's up, big man? What's up, big man?
Famo.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, we talking to you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I heard what y'all saying.
Yeah.
My bad, it was like some message coming through my phone or something, but don't worry about it.
Okay.
Sound like you've been resting.
Huh?
Sound like you've been resting a little bit.
Nah. Taking care of what I gotta take care of, that's all.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing.
You always supposed to take care of what you're supposed to take care of.
Yeah. We were just talking about that. You know? Being positive. And taking care of things. Some people don't take care of things.
Yeah, you gotta take care of things, or it's always a flip side. If you know what, take care of you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'd rather stay ahead of the curve than behind it.
That's right.
Because you're ahead of it, you're the cue ball. But if you're not, you're the 8-ball. Shoot, 8-ball's the last one to get knocked in.
That's right. Unless you knock it in first.
Right.
Hey, I was talking, Shaw called me about an hour ago.
Okay.
I just texted him to say you was online because he needs to tell everybody about, remember that situation he was talking about at his gig?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everything is cool, but the female, he can tell her better. You know what I'm saying? Because he let me know.
You think he's still at work right now?
Nah, I just texted him before I text you.
You want me to hit him up?
Yeah, he hit him up so he can tell the full, what happened.
Let me see. Let me find.
Oh, the shit's still prolonging?
He said it's something different, so we're about to find out.
Yeah, it's something different, man. He can tell you, well, we ain't worried about nothing prolonging. You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember which is it. Is it the which number?
At the gig.
No, which number is it? Is it the one with the 9 or the one with the 5?
One with the 9.
Okay.
What up?
Shad, what's going on?
What's going on?
Hey, you on live right now. Do you want to break into the situation that your brother done, brought me up to speed about?
About the today?
Yeah, about the today.
Yeah. Man.
What's up, Shad?
What's going on, old school?
All right, brother, man.
But yeah, man, it wasn't nothing, man. Motherfucker came up to the dial like, and I get so you guys have some boxes I can get, smiling and doing all this shit.
Nah, this is the broad. This the broad. This ain't the dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the broad. Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully the nigga didn't come up in there saying it like that.
Right.
Oh yeah, I wanted to be like, damn, so what's going on? You told your guy this and that, but I'm like, nah, you know what? I want to get the motherfucker on video, and just so in case somebody call and try and say some other stuff, I can like, oh yeah, really? Okay, well here's a video right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, so I don't know if that motherfucker moving or she just, she kicked him out, he kicked her out, one of them. But that's like the second time this week that the motherfucker came into the job. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
First time she came in, walked around, stood by the front, and then like left. I'm like, what the fuck is that about? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And today, mother came in like, yeah, you guys have some boxes? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, how many you need? She like 2. But I'm like, damn, this motherfucker moving. You don't need just 2 boxes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on.
Mm.
But she is kind of nice though. I still, trying to hit it though or something. But that little situation had me kind of fucked up. Like, damn, what's really going on?
Mm.
But yeah, that was about it. It wasn't really too much.
Okay, so basically she flipped the script, trying to be all nice and
nice and smiling.
Boxes?
Nice and smiling, coming in there with some little bitty shorts on and shit. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, But you motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm telling everybody else, like, man, if I so-called did say this to a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would you call the job? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you come down to the job and be like, hey, so what's going on? You called my wife a whore or slut or something? Like, don't call the job, nigga. Somebody called my girl wife a slut, nigga. I'm coming down there like, hey, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, they fuck calling, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know you're there, nigga. So I'm coming there. You know what I'm saying?
I heard you had an out of body experience. I'm trying to help you with that.
Right, that's it. Yeah, ain't nothing though, man. But one of my coworkers that work in the grocery store, he like, yeah, I know what female you talking about. He like, yeah, she always come through here, giving me the eyes, smiling at me and all this. I'm like, oh, so. He got him a loose one. You know what I'm saying? So, right.
Loose cannon.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping.
She like flirting and shit.
Something, you know what I'm saying? She want to flirt? She flirt or she want to get, Yeah. So right.
Yeah.
Shit, ain't no telling, man, but fuck it, man. I ain't tripping about that.
Right.
Yeah. So what's going on? What's going on for the night? What's the topic? Y'all just freestyling.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
Freestyle.
Yeah, man. What's going on, old school, man? Talk your shit, man.
Not too much, boss. Just holding on,
Talk your shit people want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
just holding on. We was right before we called you. We was trying to get the folks to you put them on live, didn't you, Reek?
Mm-hmm.
We was trying to get people to come on in, and couple people called in, but
I think it's like sometimes people get shy. It's like, okay, I'm on, but I really don't got nothing to say. I got the butterflies in my stomach or something.
Right.
The bubble guts or something.
Right.
I mean, that's okay. And like I said, I mean, I appreciate people listening, but I mean, if you ain't really got nothing to add to the conversation, it ain't really helping you calling in,
Right. And they're even calling in, sitting on the phone, breathing. Man, you can do that by yourself.
Right. That make me think something else.
Right.
I just want to hear the voices on
here. Yeah. But now I've been trying to talk to him, Shot. You know what I mean? We was talking about a little earlier, how Rick was discussing something with a motherfucker, man. When I think he mentioned somebody had called in and was having some complications and asked about
But
motherfucker
the
hating,
inflation, motherfucker.
motherfucker hating, and what's the best thing to do? And I told him it's kind of like what my daddy used to say. If you find a motherfucker that's kind of envious of you, just stay the fuck away from around them.
Right.
Right,
You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah,
because
like,
they
like,
don't.
like,
No,
ahead.
go ahead. I was finna say they don't mean themselves no good or you. You know.
They hating on you. They got a part of themselves that they don't like.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
And that even goes for if they family. Shoot, some
Right,
people like, oh, we're
right,
family. We gotta stick
Right,
around.
Right. That don't
I
matter.
know that all. Familiar.
Too well. Yeah. Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? But
We know that we know that too well.
But see, like I tell a motherfucker be like, oh, I don't like that motherfucker. I always tell motherfucker, it don't matter if they don't like you. You wasn't put on this earth for a motherfucker for everybody.
Right,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You don't like me, get the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? Move around, motherfucker.
Right. And plus, everybody,
That's what you got 2 feet for, to walk the fuck away. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
right. And everybody ain't gonna like you. Like you just said, everybody ain't gonna like you.
Right. I ain't the last person on the planet that you gotta deal
Right.
with. So come on.
Right. But that one motherfucker that don't like you is 30 motherfuckers that do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
Be loving you.
Right.
Like I said, or like old school said, like we both said, why put up with hell when heaven's waiting for you?
Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't like me, you must be rushing your ass to hell, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then
Like, fuck
again,
it.
and then again, who want to be around that anyway? All that shit is trying to rub off on you. You know, because you ain't feeling good. You trying to make me not feel good.
Right, you know. Like I always say, I never wanted a nigga to like me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You don't like me, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I'm just like, if you don't like me or you don't say that to me, I'm not worried about it.
Just like motherfuckers get mad because, you know, another nigga don't say nothing to them. Okay.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Man, you speaking to the man.
Oh, they
Scott, you know personally, I done had a gang of those. Oh, man, you're not. I'm like, remember I told you some incidents right around by the crib. I'm like, damn, for real? Oh, man, you supposed to know me. Man, I don't want to shake your hand.
You ain't know where your hands been, nigga.
Right.
Right.
Motherfuckers come out the bathroom and don't wash their hands.
Don't wash their hands.
Right. Not only so much of that, a lot of times they might not like you for the way you living. You know?
And don't even know how you living. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just an assumption of how they think you live.
Right.
Right.
They think, oh, this nigga got these. He think he's this. He think he's that because he got this and he got that. Like I had a partner of mine over my house last week, and we was just chopping it up. He's an older cat that I've been knowing. I got my first Cadillac from him, you know, and he was telling me, you know, how when he was a kid, you know, how he used to carry out groceries in Memphis. Growing up, I used to put groceries in them white folks' cars and shit. And he asked the white man, he said, hey man, this is a pretty car you got, right? And the white man said, oh, yo, don't you worry about it. You won't ever have one, you know? And the nigga said, okay. He didn't say nothing to him. He said, all he did was studied on it. He said, well, if he got one, I can get one.
Right.
You dig? And that nigga been riding new Cadillacs since. You know, since he bought the first one. So it ain't about you know, when you find people that's envious and you waste your energy wondering, well, what's wrong? What did I do? You know, like you said, man, you don't give a fuck about what no nigga think.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And really don't
You're
care
supposed
about,
to.
and really don't care nothing about what no negative ass bitch think.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and so therefore, you know, as long as you got the man that got everything, got all the cars, the Rolls Royces, the homes, the beautiful, and got your life. That's all that counts.
Right.
That's all that counts.
Getting your money every time you get paid. You know what I'm saying? You got to break him off something. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't worried about that motherfucker, though, but you worry about another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I mean, as long as you got the higher upper that controls everything, working with you, you know, he gonna bless you regardless.
Right.
He gonna see that you have some stings. As long as you give him some of your praising, you know what I mean? Because everything belongs to him.
Right.
Anyway, you dig it? All the pussy and everything else.
Like I said, I don't care how tight of a clinch you think you got on your hand. When it's time to check out, that motherfucker gonna let loose of whatever was on this earth.
That's right.
Taking it with you.
That's right. That's right. You could have billions. Like they said, Tiger Woods, he got billions. The other day, I was looking at him, you know, talking about, you know, how he got all them green coats and shit, and how he got billions of dollars and shit, you know. That's right on for him. But God
that
bless
shit
him.
be gone in the snap of a finger.
God bless him. Amen. I'm
the
just
Wright bar got a kind of a good majority, a big portion of that when he got divorced from her.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. But I'm just wondering, you know, when you, I found something out, man. When you got a little something, like there was some brothers. I was in Walgreens today, you know, and there's some little brothers was up there, you know, and I know a lot of guys sometimes can get a little work if they get out and go try, you know, and there was about 3 or 4 of them, and they was standing at the door asking people for money. Hey, bro, can I have a quarter? You got 50 cents? And, you know, I looked at them, you know, and they was asking some women. Women were pulling up, black women, brand new cars and shit, you know, coming out of the store, you know, and, you know, I remember when I didn't have shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and I done asked some people for a few things. I ain't gonna be ashamed and lie about it, you know what I mean? When I was all fucked up in the streets, you know, and so, anyways, make a long story short, you know, the black chick, she act like she was going in her purse. Oh, I ain't got nothing. I said, oh, look at that. You do your own little brother like that, huh? And so, anyways, a lot of people say, I don't feel sorry for you. Go out and get a job like I did. Pull yourself, you know, which is fine. And a lot of them can't get no jobs. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of stuff they can do. They can go out and cut grass and collect cans and all that kind of shit. But I cracked on him. I said, what y'all trying to do, man? Get some weed? He said, no, man, I don't buy no weed. I just get around people and smoke it. I'm trying to get something to eat, you know? And when he said that, you know, because a lot of them, man, you know, their mama, ain't nobody talking about nobody. They're trying to cut nobody down. Their mama might be all fucked up. Then fuck the food stamps up. You know, on dope or something. You know what I mean? And, or whatever. It don't matter. You know, the Bible says, try to help your brother, man. So I went in my pocket, man. I just said, here, bro. Here y'all go. I gave him a gapper. You know what I mean? And they were cool with it, you know. But other than that, you know, you get a lot of people that say, you know, don't be running around begging people on the streets and shit. But we've been begging all our lives because they done fucked us up, you know. Not that we have to beg. We didn't get what we was owed to not be big.
Give me some assistance. Don't stand in my way of me trying to progress. That's all I need you to do. Shoot.
Exactly. And so, you know, I didn't think nothing was wrong with that. You know, the Lord will bless me for just having the heart that I had to hand the brother something. You know, I didn't hand him no $1 million
Hmm.
or anything. You know what I mean? But you know, the Lord took a fish and fed all kind of people, didn't he? So that's all I'm saying. You gotta help sometimes. Some niggas don't want to give nobody nothing.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Nothing, man. Oh, that motherfucker, I ain't giving him nothing. You know, I seen him begging down the street. If you got it, it ain't gonna kill you. You know what I mean? To give somebody a little something. You know what I mean? You know, you don't know how you turn around and what you might be able to accomplish from that. Not that you're looking for something, but you know, you understand what I'm saying, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah, that's all. You know? And so I don't think nothing's wrong with it. You know? And what was that? Mustang? Chevy? Yeah, so you gotta watch how you treat people. I'll put it that way. I just want to say that. You know? Don't think that you're so big that you Mr. Big. You know? And you can't help a motherfucker, man.
Right, that you so big that you can't possibly do something that is small. That's small.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying, people. That's all. Lisa Lease, you in there?
I ain't seen Lisa Smith. Shaw did. He did a actual live with Lisa Smith.
Well,
What was that like about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, that was
A
about 2
little
weeks
long.
ago, something like that.
Yeah, she doing her thing and shit. Yeah, she be moving.
Yeah, but other than that, the topics, like you said, Shaw, talk some shit. You know, I'm just talking, you know, like we always do, talking about some real shit. You
Spain
know,
to Spain.
you know what I mean?
What?
Some real shit, and you know, I ain't saying everybody got to do what I do, and do, you know, don't get me wrong, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know, that's in
Do
the
what will get you through.
yeah, that should be in anybody's heart to just try to help those that are not able, you know what I mean?
It's a real channel, so we gotta keep it real out here.
Yeah. To try to help themselves. You know, like I said, I'm not trying to figure out why they were hungry, you know. But when he said that, I didn't even ask no more questions.
Right, because you know
what I
being
mean?
in the streets, you can tell if someone's dope sick and they just trying to get a
Right.
another,
They were young. They were young. They were no more than about 18, 19. You know?
Now that motherfucker ain't got no age limit. Young motherfuckers on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah.
I know what you're saying though, but just saying.
You right. But you know what? And then, you know, my pop used to do that too. My dad would, somebody would say, hey, Mister So and So, can I borrow, blah blah blah, and my dad would say, yeah, just bring me my money back. You know, he wouldn't fuck around and ridicule nobody. What for? So you can go. I ain't giving you this stuff so you can go throw it away on some dope. You know what I mean? He just give it to you. He would never put nobody down, man. You know? That's all. You don't. But believe me, man, the motherfucker don't get blessed for that. Trying to cut people down.
Right.
Cutting people down. If y'all understand, you know. I ain't never. My mom taught us that. Don't poke fun of other people. You know what I mean? You know. You had a lot of motherfuckers, man, that used to laugh at people that had handicaps. You know what I mean? Look at him. Look how he's walking. You know, he's retarded. You know.
Until some tragedy touched their life.
Right, and then when it came into their family, then it's a different motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? You gotta watch. You gotta be careful, man. Can't do that kind of shit. You know, you fuck around, your people will have a baby like that. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So that ain't cool. You know, I
Yeah,
ain't never used to do that. You know what I mean, Reek?
Mm-hmm.
Really, I ain't, man. You know,
mm-mm.
some people think that that's funny. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
I done been around them. Some motherfuckers
Wow.
I say, man, you shouldn't do that, bro.
The only thing I would probably voice, like, if you had, you hear about them kissing cousins and all that.
Oh yeah, that old
Hey man,
incest
don't be
shit.
doing none of that now.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on.
Right.
that makes them.
Right.
That makes them. You know?
My cousin look good. I'm like, for someone else.
Oh yeah, but I'm
Right.
saying
Yeah. Right. And not for your motherfucker.
when they start having children and shit,
Mhm.
you know that makes the Down syndrome kids.
Mhm.
You know, all them chromosomes all close and the DNA and shit, man. You know it ain't right,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
You're old enough to know that it ain't right, but I'm in love.
I'm in lust.
I'm in love. You know,
That's what it is.
I'm in love, right? You know,
I'm in lust.
he's fine,
Right.
or she's fine. You know, vice versa. Shit.
Yeah, fuck that.
Right.
Right. Fuck that. Yeah. We're old shit.
Verse up your vice.
Right. Right. But other than that, you know, I'm still talking some shit. Shot.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to talk good shit and real shit to folks. You know, whether they want to hear it or not. I want to hear them, don't we, Reek?
Right.
You
That's
know?
what make the conversation go in all kind of directions.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. I'm gonna go back to what you said. Help out people. Like I remember this one time. You know, I'm kicking it, whatever. And this dude sees me. You know, older dude, and he's like, "Hey man, you got a couple dollars so I go get a sandwich." So you know, I blessed him. $2-3. I'm going to the liquor store myself this day, downtown Minneapolis. All of a sudden, I walk in there and I see the same dude
Buying liquor.
buying him a little tall boy, you know, beer or something. So I walk up to him, you know, just messing with him, like, "Oh, how's the sandwich?" He turned to look at me and just started laughing. I said, "Look, my man, if you wanted a couple dollars to get, you know, the beer, I would have just bought it for you."
Well, get you
like, like, you didn't have to tell me the story. So you look, older cat. He like, "You know what, big man?" He said, he was calling me Yellow or some shit, you know, kind of like it. He's like, "You know what, Big Yellow, man, I just should have came real with you." I said, "Because you could have walked to me from down the other block with me. I'm going to the liquor store myself."
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that, you know, I didn't be like whatever. I just was kidding with him. And ever since I seen that dude a couple of times, he would always be like, "Man, what's up? What's up, Big Yellow?" And I'm like, "What's up, man?" I said, "Man," he said, "Nah, man, you know what I said?" I said, "Man, you didn't display that, man. You know, we was just shooting this shit." And I haven't seen that dude in a couple of years, but every time I used to see him years back, he would always be like this. And one time I walked in here and he was all like, he was standing outside, you know.
Yeah.
I said, "Come on, man, I'm going to the liquor store, man. I'm about to grab you a bottle."
Well, that was good. That was cool. Right.
Yeah, and he was like, he's like, "Oh, good looking." And I didn't find out that I know like his one of his nephews and shit. Like I'm cool with like one of his nephews.
Right on. Well, see,
But see, what I'm saying is that I like to try to bless people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and you did. But see, like you said, like I said, what my dad said. All he would say is, when you give it back. He didn't give a fuck what you was going to buy. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, that's your business. You know.
Right.
I mean, you do what you want to do with it. You know.
Right. Once I give it to you.
Yeah. You know, you do
Right.
what you
Once
want.
it's out my hand, man.
Yeah. Once out my hands. And like, you know, I was just messing with him. Like I was just saying, he was like, you know, he's kind of shook. Like I was about to step. I'm like, "Man, it ain't nothing, man. I ain't worried about,
79 minutes.
you know, a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With that being said,
And like I said,
I was gonna say, with that being said, we've been on 79 minutes, about to roll into 80.
And ain't nobody come in but us, right?
And I appreciate the people that did thumbs up. Like I said, you
The
know,
folks that did come in.
Tony Red was at Applebee's, and you know,
What's that other brother, Rob?
Robert was
came
somewhere
in.
in San Diego. So yeah.
Mhm.
And Brother
And
Shad, you come
Shad,
in.
you know, he
Yeah.
cleared up what was going on with him and
Mhm.
the strange
Philly
admirer. I'll say
Yeah,
it like that.
right, yeah. Mhm. It's probably gonna be one of the few, you know.
Hmm.
See how it really goes.
Right.
You
But
know?
hey, tune in again and catch us when you catch us. We are
All right.
out of here.
Yeah,
All right.
peace and
Peace.
love. God bless
Uh,
everybody.
uh,